Yo, 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 what up, 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 what up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling out there? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let us get into it, man. Let's get into it. Sorry for the delay, but we here. We are here, man. We are here. Pull up to the live. Let me know where y'all are tapping in from. And let's get into yet another ridiculous show. Another ridiculous, absurd, insane show. Make sure y'all pull up. Let me see, what's this? Florida in the building. Shout out to Florida, man. Oaktown. Brush your hair. Y'all already know. Yeah, I ain't got my normal season, so I don't be brushing it like I used to be. You know what I mean? I'm going to hit you with the LeBron. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know how LeBron do. Y'all know how LeBron do. Flatbush in the building. What up? Maryland, Kentucky, Calgary, Philly. Yes, sir. San Francisco, North St. Paul, car show. Okay. Where else y'all coming in from, man? Where else y'all coming in from? California in the building. LA rush hour traffic. I'm sorry about that, man. London, Ontario. Toronto in the building. San Diego in the building. Philippines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. London in the building. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is some crazy stuff. We're gonna have a really good live with this one, man. South Australia in the building. Compton in the building. Mississauga in the building. Phoenix, Arizona in the building. What up to y'all, man? All right, so let's get into it, man. Shout out to Harlem, man. Shout out to Harlem and Alabama and everywhere else. So, guys, I kid you not. I have had like the longest 2 days or whatever. I damn near slept today. I was so damn sleepy. Um, attending a wedding for my brother-in-law. Then my pops rolled into town, went to go hang out with him and my sisters and all of that for the evening. So while I'm out, Mitch sends me over a post to our group chat, right? And the post was so insane. The post was so insane. I literally lost my train of thought while speaking to the people that I was having a conversation with after reading this post. Y'all know that LeBron James is a egomaniacal what do you call it? Conceited human being that loves to be worshipped. You guys know that when he calls himself King James, he really thinks he's a king of some castle somewhere. He thinks he has like a nation state somewhere. Guys, let me show you a post that Mitch sent to me. I want you guys to brace yourselves for this post because it is absolutely insane. And Dave McMenamin is the one that's reporting on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you LeBron James. LeBron James has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency via McMenamin of ESPN. Look at the caption. LeBron has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. I kid you not. As a part of the deal, he wants them to feel celebrated. He wants them to make him feel celebrated and accepted. What does that even mean? What exactly does this mean? For the new people pulling up to the live, I kid you not. Let me show you the post again for the people that just pulled up to the live. LeBron James has made it clear, or made it known, that he wants to feel celebrated, quote, and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency. This is according to Dave McMenamin. When I read this, I literally could not believe myself. I literally could not believe what I just read. This man is telling teams that he wants them to essentially, when he gets there, get down on their knees and kiss his ass so he feels welcome. I think he wants to roll into whatever new organization the way Eddie Murphy rolled in Coming to America. I kid you not. He wants like a semi to show up at the airport to pick him up. I'm dead ass serious. He wants Semi himself, the character that Arsenio Hall played. He wants him to show up at the airport to show him around town. This is, yo, you can't even make it up. But that's not the only news. We got more news for y'all. Then, where's the post here? Look at this one. This says, now this is from Brian Windhorst. LeBron to a city outside of Cleveland is a done deal per Brian Windhorst. Close your eyes, Cleveland fans. It says, Brian Windhorst revealed Friday that a source told him LeBron James had a done deal in free agency with a team other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Windhorst relayed the situation during an appearance on ESPN Cleveland, saying, I'm hearing stuff in other cities too. I'm not going to say who, but I had someone on the phone with me today, and I consider a good source, who was swearing it's a done deal in another city a couple of hours ago. I'm being very, very, very cautious. Right now, it's too scattered. I know how LeBron has operated. They have kept their circle very, very tight. Now, I don't remember exactly where Cleveland, Ohio is on the map, but can somebody tell me what city they could be referring to, please? Can somebody tell this to me, please? Can somebody in the chat inform me? I don't remember the exact geographical location of Ohio. Can somebody tell me where that would be, please? Now, is it Miami? Man, y'all gonna have to make me pull up a damn map. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Somebody help me out in the chat, man. Somebody help me out in the chat. Come on, man. Don't do this to me, man. Somebody help me out in the chat. He said the Washington Generals. Y'all gonna have to. All right, let me pull up a map. Map of the United States. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's pull up the map together, guys. Where the hell is Ohio? Okay, Ohio's over there. Oh, that would be Pennsylvania. What do you know? That would be Pennsylvania. So LeBron James is basically going to go sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Is that what you're telling me? LeBron is going to go sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, let's roll with that thought for a second. By the way, the new people pulling up into the live, this is the original story here. Then we're going to get to the second one, this second part of it, of this live. So this is the story here. I kid you not. This is from Dave McMenamin of ESPN. It says, LeBron James has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. It says it right here. LeBron has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. And then shortly afterwards, we got another post. And this one says, this is from Brian Windhorst. So this is the part that I'm reading now, that we're getting into now. I'm late, fellas. What did I miss? Let dipshit do now. Well, for Two Raw, just because Two Raw's in the building, because I'm hoping he make a show about it so I can laugh my ass off before I go to sleep. Two Raw. So this the update right here, man. Two Raw. I hope you're watching. This the post. LeBron has. Yo, I can't even read it. You know the best part about Two Raw shows, like when LeBron just like knocked all the air out of him, he'd be like, I told you. I told you, like, I don't know what to say about this guy. Like LeBron, it's like LeBron. It's like, here we go again. So, Turod, this is the update, man, from Dave McMenamin. It says, LeBron has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency, according to Dave McMenamin. So, this is the next post. This is the next story. This is the more intriguing one. This one is from Brian Windhorst. And by the way, I heard the audio on Twitter before going live, but I'll just read it for you. So it says, LeBron James to a city outside of Cleveland is a done deal. It says, close your eyes, Cleveland fans. All eyes are on LeBron James's offseason as a new no, let me get to the post. Sorry about that. It says, ESPN's Brian Windhorst revealed Friday that a source told him LeBron James had a done deal in free agency with the team other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Windhorst relayed the situation during an appearance on ESPN Cleveland, saying, I'm hearing stuff in other cities too. I'm not going to say who, but I had somebody on the phone with me today that I can consider a good source and was swearing it's a done deal in another city a couple of hours ago. I am being very, very cautious. Right now, it's too scattered. I also know LeBron has operated. I also know how LeBron has operated. They have kept their circle very, very tight. So for those of you guys wondering, that city that's close to Ohio on the map, that would be Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, which means that he'll probably go join the Philadelphia 76ers. All right. Let's just deal with the first part of the live, which is LeBron wants a team to kiss his ass, and then we're going to talk about this whole Philly thing. Okay. I don't understand why someone worth $1 billion plus feels the need to be validated by people to this extent. I don't know why it would be a thing where it's like you want to feel loved and celebrated. LeBron going to Philly is a random ass move, man. He pretty much said he wants to be treated like a baddie, like word up. What you want them to put rose petals on the bed for you? Like, LeBron has no connection to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia has no sentimental connection to him. None whatsoever. So this love and this like hugs and kisses and I don't know, smiling emojis that you looking for the Philadelphia fan base to send to you, I just don't know if it's going to be there. That's the first part. The second part about this is this. LeBron has now finished the circle. This would be the final nail in the coffin to prove to you that LeBron James cannot win if he doesn't stack the deck. Every team he has gone to, he stacks the deck. He did it in Miami. He did it when he came back to Cleveland. He couldn't get it done the first year in LA, but he got it done the second year. Go back and look at that 2020 Lakers team with Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, Alex Caruso, all of these guys, right? Then now he's going to Philadelphia to go join Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, Danny Green was there. And JaVale McGee, yep. Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. And he's going to be and he's going to be, I guess, the fourth banana, whatever you want to call it. And do you know the craziest part? You know the craziest part? His fan base is going to walk into Philly and act like all of this shit is normal. They're going to walk in there with a straight face and act like this is not pathetic. And act like this is not pathetic. They're going to sit back and watch a guy go basically try to create some kind of super team. And if they somehow win, we'll then bring his super team ass and bring him next to Michael Jordan and be like, oh, you see, he's just as good as Michael Jordan. Like, LeBron fans, what I've come to understand, are really shameless people. Now, before going live, the cockroach room was live, right? And the cockroach room is like a petty, he's like the best way to describe him, he's like a vindictive, spiteful little bitch. He's like a girl that you break up with. If you break up with her, she'll like burst your tires. That's like him. He's like beyond the crazy ex-girlfriend. You know who he's like? He's like that woman from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That's him. That's how he handles his emotions. That's him. He like a bad bitch with a crazy personality. That's him. Why am I saying it? So I just tuned into his live as I was preparing to do my live. You know what this bum ass nigga was talking about? He said that LeBron James going back to Philly would be the ultimate way to stick it to Kobe Bryant fans. Now, why did he mention Kobe Bryant fans? Well, as you guys know, Kobe Bryant was born in Philly. And when Kobe beat the Lakers, when the Lakers beat the Sixers in the finals, the whole city of Philly booed him during the All-Star game. Why? Because he was from Philadelphia and he was going extra hard in the finals to beat the Sixers. So that thing was a thing that went on for a few years, but ultimately when he retired, you saw the Philadelphia give him like a lot of love. He was like crying almost when he was walking out. So y'all saw that. I had LeBron at number 18, but after this, he's out of my top 25. Appreciate that. So he's saying that LeBron going there would be like the ultimate FU to Kobe Bryant fans. To basically say that LeBron would go to the city that Kobe was from and receive applause and be accepted the way that he couldn't be. Now, why is he saying that? Because Kobe fans basically ran his ass up out of LA. That's why. And not to mention the fact, guys, I don't want to go down a conspiratorial road. I really don't want to go down it. But I got to point something out. The day before Kobe passed was the day LeBron passed him in scoring. Correct? LeBron passed Kobe Bryant in scoring in Philly. Do you know what the weird part about that game was? If you go back on YouTube and look at that game, the game LeBron passed Kobe, if you look at the court, they actually had signs of the Mamba on the floor, like the snake on the floor. like on the court, on the hardwood. So you had the snake sign, and I checked some other games to see if they had that sign. It's never there. But on that particular night where he passed Kobe, the snake sign was on the floor. You can go look it up. And I'm like, that's a little calculated. That's a little weird. He said the snake's head were cut off. Yes. Yes. And I'm like, He passes Kobe. Of course, LeBron planned to pass Kobe in Philly. That was calculated. Then you got the snake on the floor with his head cut off or chopped. No, it was a snake and his body cut up in many stages. Jesus, I said that and my whole life just glitched. Holy shit. I said that and my whole life just glitched. That's wild. What the hell? So, go look up the footage. So the whole floor was like chopped up. Now, go look at the game. When you get off this show, go look at the. Let me show y'all, man. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not going to play the video. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can get a picture of the court. LeBron James passes Kobe Bryant. Let me show y'all. All right. So this is the game in Philly. I'm not going to play the footage, obviously, but I'm gonna try to show y'all the screen of it. Let me show y'all the screen. Let me show y'all the picture of it. I just want to skip the ad and I'll go to the part and so y'all can see it. So, all right. So this was in Philadelphia. Okay. Hold on one second. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. Let me see if I can get a good image. Oh. Damn with these ads. All right. Look at it right here. That's the snake with his body cut up in different pieces. Let me see. Look at it right here. On the court. That's a snake. With his body cut up. If you see the cuts in his body, see the first one, see the second one, see the third one, see the fourth one. Can somebody explain to me what the hell does a snake have to do with the Sixers? The Sixers don't even have like an animal to think of. What does it got to do with the Lakers? I mean with the Sixers. So that happened, right? So these guys are like, "Oh well, we're going to go in there and rub it in your face." All right? That's what they think. Let me go to the comments. Kobe born in Philly. LeBron last game before Kobe's death was in Philly. More rituals from the certain groups. Sake of my damn head, straight up and down. This is it. Y'all think for those of y'all who didn't see it, let me see if I can hold on. Let me see if I can get another image of it on the floor. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Just a second. And it was on all over the. Just a second. I want to get a still. Okay, here it goes again. This is it right here on the court. That's a snake. This is a snake. Right there. Now, the question is, why would a snake be on the floor the day LeBron passed Kobe? I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. So this LeBron fanatic is saying that this would be a good way to, somebody say, holy yeah, pretty freaky stuff, huh? And then the next day, Kobe just passes. You know what's crazy? Do you know that The Simpsons did a commercial, did a skit with Kobe passing in a plane? In a helicopter? Who knows that? Put a one in the chat. Who knows that? Put a one in the chat if you know that. Put a one in the chat if you know that the Simpsons did a skit with Kobe in a helicopter. Who knows that? Now, I don't know. It could all be one big ass coincidence. It could be one big ass coincidence. I don't know. But let's get back to the basketball stuff because I don't want to go down a conspiratorial corridor. But I'll say this. LeBron, he said I'm a hater and I'm showing him the facts. I'm a hater, but I'm literally showing him stuff, but I'm hating. LeBron going to Philly will cap off a career of a lifetime mercenary. And to me, I don't understand what that adds to his legacy. You're going to go to Philly to try to steal a ring. You want to know the best part about it? He's not going to win shit. He's not going to win a damn thing. He's going to go out like a damn bum. That's what's going to happen. Because I don't think LeBron James going to the to the Philadelphia 76ers makes them a title contender. I don't think so. Matter of fact, I think the Lakers will have a better record than them. Yeah, I said it. I think the Lakers will have a better record than the Philadelphia 76ers when he goes there. He says, why is the snake in 8 pieces also weird? For the new people pulling up to the live, for those of y'all who are wondering, this is the game. Let me zoom out. This is the game in Philadelphia where LeBron passed Kobe the night before his passing. And on the court, you see a snake on the floor, cut up in a whole bunch of pieces. Then he passes Kobe. Then Kobe Bryant congratulates him. For those of you who don't believe me, let me zoom in really good for you. This is a snake. That's not a spaghetti. This is a snake on the court. Right there. And then miraculously, the next day, that happens. He said, why would a snake be there? My brother, you're asking a very good question and nobody can answer. Why would a snake be there? That's a very good question. That would be like a black cat on the court the night Kobe passed Jordan in Chicago, and then this horrific, I'll stop it there, happens. Some of y'all wouldn't be like, that's weird. Of course you'd be like, it's weird. Of course you'd be like, it's weird. So I'm just saying. Let me read the comments here. Any non-ass kissing of LeBrenda and not treating him like a baddie, he making you a hater. Yeah, that's his fan base. If you don't kiss his butt, you're a hater. Let me read another post. Indiana Pacers and Michigan Pistons are not, he ain't going to no damn Detroit. LeBron James going to go to Detroit? Man, please. LA will lose before the second round. Good for Braun. So, look. Now, back to the original post. How the hell do I get out this video? Yeah. For the new people pulling up to the live, let me show you how to post. This is the original post. No, not this one. Just a second, and we'll get to the Philly one. It says this. This is from Dave McMenamin today. LeBron James has made it known that he wants to feel celebrated and accepted wherever he decides to sign in free agency. See it right there. Feels accepted in there wherever he decides to sign in free agency, according to Dave McMenamin on ESPN. Then, shortly afterwards, Brian Windhorst damn near breaks the entire internet with this post that really had a lot of people scratching their heads. And it says this. ESPN's Brian Windhorst revealed Friday that a source told him LeBron James had a done deal in free agency with a team other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Windhorst relayed the situation during an appearance on ESPN Cleveland, saying, I'm hearing stuff of other cities too. I'm not going to say who, but I had somebody on the phone with me today that's considered a good source who was swearing it's a done deal in another city a couple of hours ago. I am being very, very cautious. Right now, it's too scattered. I also know how LeBron has operated. They have kept their circle very, very tight. And the only other place close to Cleveland geographically is the Philadelphia 76ers, at least the places that we have discussed. Now, I actually think that LeBron is going to I think that LeBron is going to Philly. And the thing that kind of like ties it all together for me is when Bob Myers went on the Game Over podcast to do that show with Rich Paul. That was just like, what? You had, guys, when was the last time you heard a GM pitching to an agent like that in such a public forum? Bob Myers was pitching to Rich Paul of why his client should go play for his team. So it makes me feel that. It said the snake is a political cartoon called Join or Die. It attributes to Benjamin Franklin pathetic behavior. Okay. So, yeah, somebody said never see. Okay, I guess some people are catching the live. They're a little bit behind the live. So, if LeBron goes to Philly, it will be yet another super team. He will for sure be going to the playoffs. 1 second. What is this? Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay. So, if LeBron goes to Philly, then it's going to be a circus. Do I think that they're going to win a championship? No, but I do think they'll be very, very good. How would they work? I don't know. I still think they'll be good, even with or without Joel Embiid, because he has a lot of horses. But essentially, what LeBron just did was he went to go join a team with 3 All-Stars when healthy. If Joel Embiid is healthy, he's an All-Star. Jaylen Brown is an All-Star. Tyrese Maxey is an All-Star. So LeBron went to join a team with 3 All-Stars. 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And his fan base and the media are going to act like, oh, man, LeBron is his greatness. Greatness, my ass. All he's doing is riding the coattails of younger players. Quite literally. That's all he's doing. And he's also shown something, which is LeBron has 0 loyalty. He ain't got 1 loyal bone in him. He ain't got 1 loyal bone in his body. Not 1. The only person he loyal to is himself. That's why his fan base is so scattered all over the internet. Some of his fans are out there in Cleveland. Some of them are still sitting at the damn harbor in Miami. Then you got some of them, I don't know, sitting under the I-95 in LA, whatever highway they got over there. And then now you're gonna have some of them going to Philly. They just spread all over the place. This dude literally got his whole legacy is like a damn journeyman. It's like a journeyman, just sweeping through the league. And the part that makes it crazy is that at 42 years old, this is what you're doing. But hey, more power to him. Let me read this comment here. Philly wants LeBum so bad they use their mid-level on Wade and Simmons. Left that desperate ring chaser nothing but a smile and a minimum. Guess what? The only thing that will make this even better is if the Philadelphia 76ers sign Ben Simmons back. I'm dead ass serious. That would be like the cherry on top. If they found a way to bring back Ben Simmons, can you imagine the storylines from the media? LeBron James is going to revive Ben Simmons' career. He's going to go play with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is going to play with LeBron, and he's going to show him what he's been missing. He's really going to turn him into a real professional now. He's going to show him how to make those free throws. You know that's next. You know that's next. He the type to sit around sipping wine, debating who's a bigger baddie, him or Savannah. So yeah, man, this is the story, man. So some LeBron fans, in their little sadistic way, they thought, oh yeah, go to Philly, and we gonna do the Kobe legacy. Kobe Bryant's legacy has nothing to do with Philadelphia. Appreciate the super chat, family. Has nothing to do with Philadelphia. Nothing. The only connection Kobe got to Philly is that he was born there. The Philadelphia 76ers and Kobe Bryant they're not even synonymous in any kind of way. None whatsoever. Absolutely nothing. I don't think there's a Sixer fan in this chat talking about Kobe Bryant. I don't think there's even one. Somebody said Dreamers can't wait to watch LeBron. Bro, I can't wait for the season to start to watch the Lakers. Fuck you talking about? Let me bring out my New York accent real quick. Fuck you talking about? I'm not trying to watch I'm gonna watch LeBron because it's gonna be a clown show and it's gonna be something to laugh at. And yeah, but I want to see the Lakers play, man. That's what I'm keeping it a bean with you. That's what the fuck I want to see. Like, that's what I want to see because a lot of people have been hating on the Lakers. So that's what I want to see. I want to see the Lakers play next year. I want to see the Spurs see what they got. I want to see what the Toronto Raptors is doing over there if that Kawhi Leonard trade go down. I'm curious to see what Miami is going to be like next season. Like, there's so much shit to be excited for. Of course, I want to see wherever LeBron go because it's going to be a story. But the number one interest for me is going to be the Lakers. Like, that's going to be the most. Like, that's what I want to see the most. And now more than before because you got a bunch of haters talking about, oh man, you see, there you go, the Los Angeles Quakers. You see, there you go. There go the jokes. Now they the Los Angeles Quakers. There go the jokes. So that's what I want to see. He said, sick of this clown. Just won't go away. He's not going away, man. He is not. If LeBron retires, you're gonna hear the next day they gave him a show on ESPN. He's not going away. Gucci Mane, we got the content on you. Pyro on Pyro. Oh man, don't get me started with that from the other night, man. Those guys gave me oatmeal. He said, hey, Charles, I think the Lakers are going to be better next season, but it's hard to see them getting past the second round with the Spurs and the Thunder. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be a good season. I think the Lakers are going to be good. But the Western Conference is always a tough conference anyway. So it's not meant to be. Even when the Lakers are winning the championship, the West was still hard as hell, man. Like, even when the Lakers are winning the championship, it was still difficult to win. Like, really difficult. Go back and look at the years Kobe and them were trying to get through the West. You got the Spurs. You had the damn Thunder that were coming up. You had the Denver Nuggets. You had the Phoenix Suns. Like, you had teams in the West. You had teams that you had to get through. So the West, I mean, you had the Houston Rockets who were good at that time with Yao Ming and them. Like, it was a tough, it's a tough conference to win in, period. So whenever teams from that conference can win multiple times, it really says a lot. It's just tough to get out of the conference. Forget about getting to it's just tough to get out of that conference. Yeah, Portland was there too. Yes, Portland was there, but I'm talking like it's just a difficult conference to win in, man. It's just really hard. Pause. Hey Charles, who do you think is better? GOAT. Who's better? GOAT. MJ or Messi? Well, I'm a Messi fan, man. They're all great. But Messi, I mean, if you look at his career, and I'm sure they got some Ronaldo fans in the chat, but if you look at what Messi's doing in the World Cups, considering the fact that they won the last one, and this year I think he has 18 goals, 20, like it's crazy. Him and Mbappe, like it's just crazy. So you think about that, it's just absolutely insane. But Michael Jordan, it's a different sport. There was no World Cup of basketball, and I'm sure if there was one, you could pretty much conceive of Michael Jordan doing the same thing. So that's my take on it. The best soccer player ever is Pele. I don't know, man. People are saying it's Messi. People are saying it's Messi. If you become a billionaire in this country, there must be a sacrifice, and Kobe was it. LeBron thinks he's MJ. Well, in fact, nobody in the NBA fears him. MJ is the GOAT of GOATs. Jordan was the ultimate winner. Argentina always cheats. Oh, don't even get me into the football aspect of it, man. The World Cup is pretty interesting. I'm rooting for France because I like Mbappe. I'm rooting for France. But Argentina won the last one, but I want to see Mbappe win. And I think he already has one, but I'm rooting for Mbappe. LeBron was the why Team USA of 2024 dominated because he played well. Oh God, LeBron made his decision. He's just doing this for attention, and he stays relevant. Well, the guy likes attention. I can definitely say that. He said, "Did you see Victor?" Yes, I did see Victor Wembanyama's contract. That and according to some reports that I saw, they said he took less money or something like that. He got what 250 million on a rookie max extension. 250. Victor, if he plays long enough, he's gonna probably make $1 billion in earnings because he got at least 3 other contracts in him. At least three, or at most, or I think he could get 3. Okay, he took 51 million less, right? Yeah, I know he took less money. I think he took less money. Yes, you're correct. You're 100% yes. I heard about it. But this is the era that we playing in, man. Dudes is making bank. You know what I mean? More power to them. That's the league that we live in. That's the market rate for someone like that. They're making buku money. By the way, speaking of money, y'all remember that viral video of when Rich Paul said $200 million is not a lot of money? Y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember when Rich Paul said $200 million is not a lot of money. Who remembers that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Good. Do you know that now Rich Paul came out today and said $3.2 million is a lot of money? He just came out today. We did a video on it early on the channel. He said $3.2 million is a lot of money. Guess why he said $3.2 million is a lot of money? Because now that's what LeBron is about to get paid. About a year or two ago, he said $200 million was not a lot of money. Now, today, he's saying $3.2 million is a lot of money. We did it in one of our shows. You can't make this up, man. We did it in the Shams ESPN video that we published not too long ago. It's in that video. Go watch it. This is what they said. So anyway, guys, man, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I think somebody called Rich Paul Mega Man. Oh, mini. I thought I saw somebody said Mega Man. If somebody called Rich Paul Mega Man, that's dirty as hell, bro. Y'all dirty for that. If you call him Mega Man, he said, "What a clown." Of course, you've been knowing what team he's going to. He just wants everybody to talk about him for a while, and no one can explain why LeBron wasn't on camera at Kobe's celebration of life. That's another mystery. Guess who else said LeBron wasn't there? Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre said LeBron wasn't there. Why wasn't LeBron there? You should go ask him. You know what his fans said? Because he mourns in his own way. They'll say anything. They'll LeBron fans will watch a video of LeBron running over a kid on a bicycle and be like, "But why was the kid standing there?" That's just them. They got every excuse for everything that he can do no wrong in their eyes. Actually, Charles, yes, he was there. The McDonald's championship was the Bulls, where the Bulls beat in the champion. Jordan won the MVP. There was no Pip or Rodman. Appreciate the comment. He said Kobe was going to leave Nike. Now, Kobe was having some issues with some people at the time. He was having some issues with some very powerful people. And That's one thing I do know, and I'll say this to close. That's one thing I do know. What has become clear to me is that in this kind of world that we're looking at celebrity, business, or whatever, and when we look at known people that make it to the very top of society financially, what has become clear to me is that there is a condition that comes with that level of success and money. And do you know what that condition is? You shut your mouth. That's the condition. The condition is you keep your freaking mouth closed and you remember your place. That's the condition. And anybody and all the people that thought that, okay, I have this money now, I have this notoriety, I can now make big moves. They've all been swatted down one way or the other, black or white. You can go through the laundry list. You can go all the way back to Cosby. You can go all the way back to Michael Jackson. They just put stories on you. Michael Jackson ate vampires when he went to bed. You have that one. Then you have the Bill Cosby stuff. Then you have the Kobe Bryant stuff. You have the Diddy stuff. Y'all think the Diddy stuff was about Cassie? Let me ask y'all a serious question, please. I want to know if we have serious people in this chat. How much money do you think the US government spent, because it was a federal sting operation damn near? How much money would you say the federal government spent the day they did the raids on Diddy's homes simultaneously? How much money do you think they spent? Somebody just put numbers in the comment section. How much do you think they spent on that operation? The time planning it, then putting on the whole spell. How much money do you think that was? $10 million? $15 million? You think the US government is going to spend that amount of money for Cassie? For Cassie. You think what Diddy is doing, that doesn't go on in entertainment? All of these freak offs and all, y'all think that don't go down in entertainment? No. Diddy went up there in one of those revolt conferences and started talking big shit at that liquor company, Diageo. And they said, okay, we're going to have to teach this one. Forget about Diddy. Let's talk about Jaylen Brown. Forget about Diddy now. Let's talk about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown making his money, but he a uppity, you know what, in their eyes. This is a uppity NIGG, you know what. Oh, we gonna have to teach him a lesson. Then all of a sudden you started hearing these weird ass stories coming from black faces too. Oh yeah, the black people that be holding down the black, they be the ones that will push you in the coffin the fastest. Stephen A. Smith been going at him. Kendrick Perkins been going at him. And a whole host of other people going at him. All of these anonymous reports are coming out. Go look at what Jaylen Brown was intending to do. There's always a price to pay. So for some of y'all greedy ass, money hungry people in this live, y'all better take it easy. I ain't saying it ain't great to make money. Make your money, man. But you want to gobble up all the money in the world, just know that some strings come attached to that shit. LeBron dragging out because he creates a storyline for ESPN to talk about this is why ESPN is backing LeBron. They're making, of course. Oh, absolutely. Appreciate the comment. I'm about 15 minutes behind in this chat, but that snake symbol is a U.S. Revolutionary War symbol. With that being said, I don't know why it's there. Appreciate that. Another guy said, please make a solo video and a short when you're live. When you're live, almost crashed when you mentioned LeBron passed Kobe and cut. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Appreciate that comment as well. The super chat as well. So I'm just saying that. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning into the live. Appreciate the love. I think I pretty much answered everybody's question. He's going to retire privately. Let me just see if I can read a few more comments before I go. He said, so LBJ signed a deal with Jay-Z. Do you know that? I really didn't know that. He said you forgot about R. Kelly. The whole thing is just it's just crazy, man. Charles Facts, he keeps it 100 about genders. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I used to want to be in Hollywood, like not an actor because I don't know how they act, but I used to want to be like in film and all of that stuff. And man, I prayed on it, and I prayed on it, and I prayed on it, and man, I started seeing weird ass stuff on the internet, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think this is not going to be my passion. I think I'm going to pass on this passion. I thought that was what I wanted to do until I saw some of that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll pass on this particular passion here. Haven't you noticed that everybody that goes to Hollywood goes crazy? Just think about it. Very few people don't go crazy. Almost everybody that goes there, especially their kids. Look at Will Smith. Look at Will Smith, bro. Almost everybody in Hollywood is cuckoo. Almost all of them. Cuckoo. Crazier than a bag of, like, just insane. Look at Will Smith's kids. Look at the Kardashians. Just full of crazy people. You heard stories of Martin Lawrence. You hear Dave Chappelle running out of Hollywood. And all of this, it's crazy stuff. But people still be trying to run to go over there, man. I don't know. Just stay down, man, and just be cool. Just be cool, man. You be hearing this stuff that people be talking about. It's like, man, I don't know. It's only the people that just stay cool and be just under the radar. But those that search for that spotlight and all of that, man, they're just, it's crazy. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in. And we're going to catch you on the next slide, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm out. Sorry, ma'am. 7, I just saw this. It says anyone that Googles LeBron James and Rabbi Patino will get some clarity. Who? Oh, Rabbi Patino. Second. LeBron. Oh, Pinto. Sorry. Okay, I just wrote that down. I'll check it out after this live. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. And he said checking in. I'm from the casino. Shout out to you, man. Catch y'all later, man. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.